Welcome back everyone to Pineleaf as a Champion, and today we're doing another short episode where we're doing the two legendary item quests here in the Dolphin View. Yesterday we did the training hall, and now today we are going to be doing the Mithril slaves. If you are seeking to enhance the abilities of your weapons, there is one place where you are sure to lay the foundation for such quality. There is an old Mithril mine played out long ago, but within it you'll find forge of mighty spells laid upon it for the smelting of Mithril oil. Of course, now the orcs have it and have set their own goblin brethren to work as slaves, trying to eke out a few last sorry bits of the poorest quality of ore. I doubt they know anything about the forge itself, or care in the least, but you will have to fight your way through them if you want to make use of it. Before you dare the mine, however, you should bring me an infused garnet. Only with such a stone will you succeed in enhancing your weapon. I do not know where to find such a stone, however. Well, I've got 2 on me, right? I think I got 2 on me. Oh, I've got 3 on me. Okay, they're multiplying. Okay, I've got 3 on me. Now you notice here the introduction here makes a lot more sense than the one to the training hall, because one to the training hall, it sounds like you came asking to see this specific forge. Is this when he tells you about the forge, when you just say, I want to improve my weapon? So I think this one makes a lot more sense. You're able to get your hands upon an infused garnet. Well done. It will take me some time for... Yeah, I know. Prepare the stone. La 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 la. If you're ready to go, I'm sure the orcs are as ready as they're likely to be. If you're lucky, they'll be too busy digging and yelling at each other to notice you wandering through. But it will take quite a lot of luck, I'm afraid, especially when you're wearing the heavy armor you're wearing. Oh, and don't forget, you may need a small bit of that mithril ore yourself if you're going to infuse the garnet properly. So, you may need to borrow a bit from the orcs along the way, if there's any to be had. Now, I've done this quest many times, but I think that's the first time I ever bothered reading that paragraph. Yes, that's why you need to collect small bits of ore, is so that you can infuse the stone, and that's why the quest requires it. Okay, it finally makes sense.
Dwarves are not alone in their search for Mithril. Orcs and goblins toil within the barren mines, seeking some small vein of Moria silver to use against the free peoples, or at least to keep it from them.
And here we are inside, and I always like going against this guard as quickly as possible, so that I can go after the nearby goblins unmolested. And in this case, the greenies are these goblins that are over there, but you do have to take care of the guards here. Yep, and we go after the guards. And of course, instead of just killing the goblins, you are required to pick up the mithril they're carrying. Let's go. Don't leg out on me. So I need to get 14 ore fragments. Yippee! 2 down, 12 to go. This is going to take some time. Let's see. We want to... Tired of digging! Time for stabbing! Yeah, I'm sure that's what goblins always think about. Yep. Why me do all work? We can get this guy to do the work for us. Yep. Now, make sure I don't want to drag too many at once. Now, it's hard to tell because you've got some things going on up there. So it's possible I also summoned some friends there, but we'll find out. I'm not in combat, so I guess not. So, therefore, there was one time where I did get too close to the area and wind up getting a little bit more company than I had expected. Actually, let me make sure there are no more wandering guards here. Ah, in fact, there's one right there. Good. Perfect timing. Yeah, the guards here are a little bit easier to get one at a time. Though later on I will be having multiples. The slaves, of course, 2, 3 at a time, similar to how you have the recruits in the other instance. There we go. Yeah. You all like being crazy, don't you? And look, fortunately it's a 100% drop rate on the ore, but there are a few extra goblins just in case something goes wrong and one of them doesn't drop it. Even though it's theoretically a 100% drop, they have 2 extras just in case. At least that's what I recall. We will double check that as soon as we get near the end of this. Then we can take this. The guards do not drop flakes in Mithril. It's only the goblins that do that. Since they've been mining and probably sticking these little pieces of Mithril into their pockets, even though they're poor quality, tiny little pieces that aren't going to do all that much, but they're just what you need in order to help to infuse this garnet, apparently. A little point that I had failed to notice in the past. Oh. Now, I think there's another guard that might wander through here. That guard right there, I can't remember what his patrol width is. No, he stops there? Alright. I'll let him go on his way. And then, yeah, he goes that way, and I go that way. Tired of digging, time for... It's only 2 at a time. Okay, some reason I had thought that sometimes you had 3, but maybe I'm wrong in that. Well, actually, I must have had 3 at one point, because I noticed that... Because that brings me up to 9, so I got an odd number right now. Alright, let's bring this... Oh, let's just go and whack at them. Now, I am going to have that orc to worry about in a moment. Yeah, there he is, right there. Just in time. Hello! Brutal Overseer. Okay, because we can't have a nice Overseer, right? There you go. And there you go. Good, we've got... Now... Oops! Yeah, just as the Overseer arrived. Yeah, normally I go after the wait until the Overseer comes by and goes away. And that's the reason, because I can get it killed. Yeah. Okay, now I'm down to the goblins at least. Hey, and this should give me enough fragments to take care of everything. Okay. Yes, this is the point where, yeah, I normally get all 14 of my fragments. That one definitely was 3. No, I don't want that open. Okay, took care of that. Let me get my morale back. Actually, this might be a good idea to attack this guard. before the... Oh, I forgot that we get 2 guards at this one. Yeah, little point to forget, right? Yeah, it's been a while since I've done this instance. Oh, okay, that orc does patrol by here. Okay, at least I did remember that correctly. So you could have 3 if you do that wrong. I'm also getting a lot of legendary item drops because every time I look, I have one in my chat window. A new legendary item. There's a captain, one for just about every class so far, it looks like. Alright, let me get my morale back up because it's actually probably a good time to have a little bit of a meal. Because remember, I am running this at... Well, the greenies tend to be 1 level below, but the orcs, the normals, they tend to be at level, so therefore they're a bit tougher. Of course, these goblins aren't going to drop Mithril flakes since I already have my 14. So, okay, there are 3 extra goblins in here, just in case, by off chance that I guess 3 of them fail to drop it, or one of them bugs out, or something like that. I don't know, but there you are. And here's our mine overseer. So let's go against these. And let's go. Curse you! Why are you here? Moria is ours now! Yeah, that's what they all say. Actually, let's get rid of that corruption. I just have to remember, yeah, Feral Strikes gets rid of corruptions. Okay, defeated the Mine Overseer. Now let's use the Ancient Anvil. And I have created the Empowered Garnet. Yay! Now let me get out of here. And because I'm so far from the entrance, I usually just use the exit. That mess of legendary items included a champion's hammer, though it is 2 levels too high for me. But I'll be able to use it when I reach 54. But let's turn in this quest.
Greetings, traveler.
Oh there, I see that you are still in one piece. Excellent. And what's more, you have empowered the garnet. Well done. Let's have that stone and we will see if we cannot bestow the quality you seek. And yeah, let's just take the bronze relics. And that is it. So those are the 2 little instances there. I'm likely to repeat them every once in a while during the course of time, but obviously I won't be posting those because you don't need to see me do that multiple times, but that does show you how those 2 instances operate. But that's it for today. Next time we'll return to our regular content where I'll see which zone is best for me to do, because I think this is... what level is this area?
At long last, we will drive the maggot folk from our holes.
51. Let me think about this, because I might go to the Silver Team modes. I think that's level 52, so I am on more level appropriate content and work on from there. So I'll return at whatever zone I like to start on, and we'll talk to the start of the hub, see how far we can get through, and that's starting in our next episode of Piney Plays the Champion.